Hey, what's up, y'all? Narc say they love me. Bringing you a video that I feel like I am honored, and it is my pleasure to bring this to the light. All right, no more confusion. Some of you guys looked at this picture and said, I don't see anything. No more confusion. Because it's very significant and it's very important that you look at that picture and you begin to not just look at that picture, but other pictures. Okay? And it's important that you begin to discern and identify who's empty on the inside, who has no soul, who's not present, who's dead on the inside. It's very significant because in your day-to-day, you're going to come across people in your journey, and a lot of them are going to be dead in the inside. And if you can't identify it, and if your spirit is not picking up on it, then 9 times out of 10, you could get sucked back into the same narcissistic type of relationship that you're trying to heal from now, or you have healed from now. All right, so that's what I'm saying, y'all. If you can't look at that picture and discern what's going on and identify what's going on, let me just remind you guys that that's why self-healing is so important. Okay, the purpose of self-healing is to make sure, okay, that the spirit stays aligned with the flesh. Okay, the spirit and the flesh have to be in sync, or you're not going to be able to discern as you move forward in your life. You're not going to be able to pick up on certain spirits that mean you no good, because you're disconnected. You can't see. Look up the pineal gland, okay? The purpose of that, the purpose of it. Why are people not eating like they used to? When I say like they used to, I mean like all of the fattening food. They're cleansing themselves. They're meditating now because they know that this opens up different chakras. This opens up the pineal gland so that you can go out here and be able to discern, so that you can identify the energy and the people that you keep around you, so that you know how to protect your energy. The last thing you would want to do is get caught in a crossfire like you did before, and like I did before. We all did it. We got caught in a crossfire, and we had nothing to arm us. We had no boundaries. We didn't know how to say no. I'm not gonna tolerate this. What kind of person would be happy? Let's keep going. I'm not going to even go. I'm going to iterate. I'm going to hit on it as I talk about it. All right, let's go. Okay. See, when you have healed, and I mean fully healed, you don't go for the same things that you once did. Mm-hmm. Right? Because you know what's up. You know what you're looking at. Mm-hmm. You know what you're dealing with. Mm-hmm. So you tend to change some things up. So right, when you become connected, when your spirit and your body become connected, I'm talking about flesh and spirit here. Okay? When your flesh becomes connected with your spirit, now you're working with something. See, somebody handsome or if it's a girl, beautiful, can come around, don't mean you're no good. But you can't see through them because your spirit is disconnected from your flesh. So you operate just off of what you're seeing with your eyes. And then the more you deal with them, and then the looks get old, then you start to pay more attention to their spirit. And then you decide after 2 years of being with them or 3 years of being with them that I don't want to be with this person. This person is messed up in the head. Something is wrong with them. Oh, I just found out this might be a narc. Let's keep going. Told you it's going to be a good one. That you won't do what the narc does. And that's run on a continuous wheel like a hamster that's just going around and round and round and round and round. but it's not going anywhere. All right, so let's get into it. First thing you need to know about Jada. First thing you need to know about Jada, when you look at the picture right off the bat, bow, when it hits you, Jada took on a masculine type of energy there. Mm-hmm. Look at how she was sitting. Look at her mannerisms. Look at the look on her. Look in her eyes. Look at her face. Nobody's home. Nobody's home. Nobody. The young lady said, we can't look at a picture and know this and this and that and this. Pictures tell 1,000 words. Pictures have always spoken 1,000 words. Why can't we look at a picture and tell? Why can't we? We're not here to bash Will and Jada. I'm here to show you what a female narc looks like. And this one right here might be a whole lot more deadly than what appears real to the eye. All right, so nobody's home. Yeah, Jada is an empty void. She's empty on the inside. Narcs are empty on the inside. All of them are. That's why they go out and get fuel. It's there. Zoom in on the picture. I don't want to put the picture back up here. Not right now. Because this is the first time I've ever made a video and I have notes that I didn't even use. But listen, y'all, listen. The windows to the soul are the eyes. Anybody that you meet, look in their eyes. When situations and circumstances get tough, look in their eyes. You don't even have to look that deep. I myself have become so in tune with the spiritual side of meeting people to where I can barely listen to what they're saying because I'm so busy looking into their eyes, trying to see if it's anybody actually there. All right, let's keep going. Because I don't want to leave anything out of this. This one is very important. All right, so first thing first, Jada's covert. All narcs have the same traits. Only the more you go up on the continuum, the more you go up. Meaning covert, overt, malignant, socio-psycho, the more you go up, the more the traits get severe. The more severe. Okay? But the coverts and overts have the ability to be malignant and socio and psycho. I explained it in a video called Socio, Malignant, What Kind of Narc Did You Have, or something like that. So I'm just telling you guys, she's obviously covert, okay? And what are some of the characteristics of coverts? They blame, they shame, and they ignore the feelings of others. All right. Well, before I speak, let me let it go. Let it go. So let me see. Will Smith, y'all said Will, he's gay anyway. It's irrelevant. Whether he's gay or not is irrelevant. It really is. It doesn't. Okay, let me stop it before I go into it on this video. Let me say this. I said blame, shame, and not consider the feelings of others. Okay? So Will is trash in bed. That's what Jada said. That sounds like public shame to me. She just shamed Will. She humiliated Will. Now, let me tell you what a narc will say. What Jada said. Say it's her and Will say, oh, well, you ain't having no sex with me. You ain't doing none of that stuff you doing out here with August Alsina. It's just an example. You not doing that stuff with me. You ain't never tried with me. Well, Will, you're trash in bed. And if I'm not doing anything with you, then that's your fault. Yeah, to the narc, that's your fault. So your actions cause my reactions. So now that I know, and I'm telling you, I'm sitting here telling you, and I'm standing on it, you trash in bed, that gives me a justification to go do what I want to do. Okay, that gives me justification to ask if we can go ahead and make this marriage open. Let's keep going. Oh, I'm gonna kill this one. Even matter if he's gay or not, right? However, what does matter is that we've seen Jada come out and say, Will, I can't have sex with Will. He's trash in bed. We've seen Jada come out and shave her head. So getting back to the he's trash in bed. What would inspire her out of everything she could have complained about? What would have inspired her to say, oh, he's trash in bed? Because the only thing she was trying to do was shame Will, ignore his feelings. She shamed him, ignored his feelings, and she did more than shame him. Man, she about damn destroyed him in front of the world, had him crying and everything. And she didn't have much empathy to give to him. She didn't have any empathy to give Will. She just justified why she did what she did. She didn't say that she could do this better or they need to do that better. She justified, look, you're trash in bed. So I'm going elsewhere in a marriage now. We talking about a marriage. And she said this in front of the world. She said he trash in bed in front of the world. Do you know how hard she must have hit that dude's core when she said that? Do y'all understand that? She could have said so many other things. She could have said, it's kind of personal. I just choose not to share that information. No. She straight said the dude is trash. Yeah, I slept with August Alsina. But that's because Will is trash in bed. Yeah, I want the open marriage. Will is trash in bed. Y'all don't ever forget, world. Will is trash in bed. And by him being trash in bed, it outweighs anything I can ever do that I can ever do out here. The marriage don't mean much to her anyway. You can see she ain't trying to work nothing out. I mean, she not bringing up a therapist or nothing like that. She's not saying, some things are just too personal to explain. No, she going all the way in. Look at the extreme that she's willing to go in order to convince and justify her behavior and convince people that she had the right to do whatever it is that she's out there doing. All right, let's keep going. We talking about a marriage. So she didn't talk much about therapy and getting therapy for her and Will so they can have a healthy relationship in a marriage. Mm-hmm. She trashed the dude. Publicly humiliated the dude. And normally, people that shave their heads, women, that's an indication that there is something mental that's going on. There's something deeper. There's a bigger problem, a mental problem that's going on. And I don't think she's the only one that shaved her head. I think her daughter did too. And then when you look at the energy from the daughter and what's her name, Willow and Jalen, if you look at their energy, they switched. You know why they switched? Do you guys know why they switched? Because the son followed his dad. He did what his dad did. He did what he saw his dad doing. The daughter did what she saw her mom doing. Generational curses. What does a child that young, I don't even know how old Willow is. I think she's pretty young though. But what does a child that young know about shaving her head? Shaving her head, y'all. She shaved her head like a mama. Her mama didn't say, now, wait a minute, Willow, what you got going on? And this, that, and this. See, I could tell when Willow and Jalen, or whatever his name, when they first came out, I could tell they had no structure. They were just out here doing what they wanted to do as if they didn't have parents. Yeah, out here doing what they wanted to do. And you know what Jada was doing. Jada was out searching for fuel. Yeah, she was hanging on the wheel and out here searching for fuel. Not even worried about the kids. Yeah, the kids out here with Willow out here with makeup and long hair and dressing, acting, I don't know, Willow was more guyish and Jalen was more girlish. And I mean, it was just all kind of confusion. Don't be naive and misled. Something is going on there. Right?
Did what she saw her mom doing. Generational curses. So you better believe that all the problems and toxicity that was displayed and shown between Will and Jada to those kids affected those kids big time. Those apples didn't fall too far from the tree.
They never do.
Not at all.
They never do.
So let's see here. So okay, so let's say Will was gay, right? Now, we all know that narcs don't take accountability. They always shift the blame and then they justify their actions. So, somebody asked about the therapist. Well, why go to therapy? This is what Jada, listen, this is how narcs are. This is what Jada said. Why go to therapy? Will is gay anyway. Yeah, it don't have nothing to do with the marriage. To Jada, it don't have nothing to do with the marriage. It don't have nothing to do with them having children and all of that. Only thing I'm telling you how these narcs are. He gay anyway. And that's a justification for me to go out and do what I want to do. Who cares? Who cares how he feels about it? Who cares what he want to do? Who cares if he want to save the marriage? All right, so don't end up like the narc, right? Okay? I'm saying once you're around the narc for so long, sometimes you tend to pick up some of their toxic characteristics, right? Don't pick them up. Don't internalize anything. Don't personalize anything, because that's how you end up picking up on their behavior and acting like them, right? So the thing that I came up with, and I want you guys to think about this, okay? When it comes to the narcs, the only reason why they maintain most relationships, especially when it comes to Will and Jada, the only way that they can maintain their relationship, and I'm not saying it's a healthy one and a good one, the only way they can maintain the image of having a relationship the way that they've done over the years was separated. Okay, their separation allows them. No, their separation keeps them together. Okay?
Let me explain this. The fact that they're separated is what's been keeping them afloat. Okay? I'm not saying they're separated with marriage. We don't know if they're separated or divorced. I mean, not divorced, but we don't know if they're physically separated. But the fact that they're never around each other is the thing that's keeping the marriage. This is the thing that's keeping the marriage going this far. When it comes to a narc, when you're in a relationship with them, the best place for you is not to be around them. That will keep the relationship together. Okay, it's toxic as hell to have to even think that you would have to do it that way to have a relationship. And there's no way that it can be healthy. But that's the reality of it. The fact that they're never together. They're not really around each other. And their day-to-day, that's what's keeping this marriage going on paper. Okay? That's what I'm saying here on this part. I know this part here can get confusing, so I wanted to touch on it. So I'm not saying that they're separated. All right, I don't want nobody to think that I'm saying that they're separated, because I'm not. I'm saying that the fact that they're never around each other is what has allowed this relationship to work for so long. And I know they're not around each other because they're celebrities. Yeah, they're celebrities, and I know Will Smith got a shitload of things to do. Instead of sit up there and look in Jada face all day, every day, and give her the attention and validation and stuff that they require in order to keep going. So let's go. Yeah, let's go.
It's the thing that keeps them together.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're apart. Okay? To the eye, to the naked eye, they're together. But to the spirit, they're apart.
That's right.
Their spirits are not together. They're not in one, right? They're not unified. Their spirits are not together. So the only thing that's keeping them together is the fact that they're apart. We're talking about two busy people with two, with these celebrity live schedules and all that. So they pretty much have a marriage for image. But it's not anything it's not anything intimate and anything of value, anything that's healthy. They have a marriage for image, for the business. Okay? Let's go into the comments from the group. Okay? Let's go into the comments from the group. I'm going to the post right now. Y'all give me a second here. And I appreciate everybody for commenting on the post last night. I thought it was some interesting comments, and then some of them were just like, kind of off, but it's all good. All right, so it's 51 comments here. Let's go through them. I'm not going to call names out, but look, I'm under the comments right now. See? All right, so here go the comments. Let's see. Felix says, narcissists never smile on pictures. Will Smith has always been gay, if you remember how he used to act on Fresh Prince. Okay, narcissists do smile on pictures. Okay, narcissists do smile on pictures. It may not be the most sincere. It may not be straight from the heart of a smile. And that's why I say it's so important to know how to discern and identify. Because when those narcs when they pick up different personality traits from people that they met and people that they've seen on TV, you could be looking at anything. Yeah, you don't know what you're looking at. All right.
So let me touch on that a little bit more, y'all. Narcs have the ability, even when they look at TV, they look at certain characters and things in those movies and on those shows and whatever it is they look on, they pick up different personality traits. They look at how different people handle situations and things on those shows, and they incorporate that into their personality. They also do that with you, and they do that with everybody that they met before you. As far as relationships go, they take different characteristics and things about those people that they were in those relationships with, and then they incorporate that in the new relationships. Okay, so that's how a lot of times you guys will see or you will say that I used to ask the narc to do this for me and they wouldn't do it, but when they got with the new supply, then they started doing it. It's because they picked up the fact that, look, this is something that should be done in a relationship. Now, I'm not going to be reasonable with you because you're my current supply. However, when I love bomb the new supply, I'm going to incorporate those traits that I complained about with you and you complained about with me. I'm going to incorporate what I've learned from you. I'm going to do that with the new supply. All right, that's how that game goes. And I know it so well. I played it. Lord have mercy, I done played it for so long. I know this stuff like the back of my hand, man.
Yeah, you could be looking at anything. Yeah, you don't know what you're looking at. All right, let's see. Rumor has it if this comment is true, then it's gonna make Will a codependent empath, and I'm gonna tell you why. This is the comment.
I don't follow celebrity headlines. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm not here to bash or whatever. I'm just here to bring the truth, all right? I don't follow the headlines. So this is the comment. Rumor has it. That's what I'm ready to say. Rumor has it that
Rumor has it she's the one that pushes open relationships. He is trying to make her happy by being okay with an open marriage. Now, this let me know when I read that statement there, that's an empathic that's a codependent empath. Why is that? Because I know that oftentimes codependents, it's not that they sacrifice their happiness. It's the fact that they want to make everybody else happy, and that's the only way that they can feel happy or they can feel fulfilled. Okay, so this tells me just by that comment, it's saying that Will is saying, look, I'm okay with you having with us having an open marriage if that's what makes you happy. Then that's what makes me happy. Now, you could tell what Jada did over the years. Jada swooped in. She came in. She took that guy's last name. She had 2 kids by him. Now, Hollywood, she's in a whole different... without Will, Jada would not be in Hollywood. This Hollywood, as she is, without Will, she wouldn't have reached this kind of level right here.
She sure wouldn't.
Unless she'd have gotten another superstar like Denzel or something like that. Other than that, you know, Jada Pinkett was... You know, that's the equivalent to a lot of the ladies off of Waiting to Exhale. Man, there's a lot of actresses out there, you know, that's better than Jada.
This is what I'm saying, y'all. Will Smith. It's been so many black actresses and things that have been out in these different movies that act equally or better than Jada. And if they had them a Will Smith, then they could come in and do the same thing. They could come in and have that kind of status, okay, that Hollywood type status. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying she got she gets her fuel by staying with Will. She gets her supply. She gets everything she needs just by being plugged in, just by being Will Smith's wife. Because everybody check for Will in Hollywood. Yeah, everybody check for Will. All the big movies and things check for Will and Denzel. That's like the number one. You know, that's Michael and Kobe. Hollywood when it comes to the movies. So yeah, the kind of success that Jada Pinkett had, she didn't get that kind of success that she got now until after she put Smith for her last name. Yeah, so she's getting her fuel and stuff just off of the strength of Will.
Jada got that big break when she got with Will and got married. So she's getting her benefits. Yeah, she's getting her benefits.
For sure.
All right, so let's keep going. Also, I want to say this too. The Jezebel entity can flow through male or female entities, okay? Both entities, male and female. The Jezebel can operate through both entities. And I love that picture because that picture does an amazing job capturing the fact that Jada has no soul. And we already know a lot of Hollywood celebrities and stuff don't have souls. You know, they deal with rituals and all this kind of crap. I don't know much about all of it, but I know they do it. Yeah, I know they do it.
Demonic forces.
And the same devil that's operating through Jada is the same devil that's operating through your narc or your ex-narc or whatever you want to call them, through your headache. Okay, and oftentimes if you pay attention to your headache, they don't have any soul or life behind them either. No energy or anything. No nothing. Empty. Void.
Empty holes. Black holes. Void of emotion. They need fuel. Jada needs somebody like Will. Will is funny. He has a lot of energy. He's upbeat. Right? Somebody like Jada needs a Will. I'm being real with you. These are empty souls, just like empty holes, empty, lost. They don't know where they are. This is what your narc is. Empty. So they come to you. You're their Will Smith. You're your narc's Will Smith. Without you and without people like you, they can't exist. Narcs hate they love me, y'all. Yeah, they hate that. Let's go.
Black holes. All right, so let's see. Yeah, the fact that Will may be gay or bisexual doesn't matter. It's besides the point. Any female narc, when they get with a guy, they're going to emasculate that guy. They're gonna take on, when they get that fuel from that masculine energy, they take on that demeanor in their spirit. That's why the lady was sitting with her legs open. That's why she was sick. She had a lot of ego. You could tell she had a lot of ego. She was in charge. She feel like she in charge. Yeah, this Will Smith and everything right here, but I wear the pants. I pull the strings on this relationship. This relationship is a my way or a highway type of thing. Yeah, and he not going nowhere. Yeah, he's not going anywhere unless I say so.
Listen, the marriage seals the deal that Will is not going anywhere. The marriage itself seals the deal. Okay? When Jada married Will, this was her agenda. I got you. It's almost like a life sentence. Marriage, having children by them, they got you. Right after they got married, I'm pretty much sure Jada went on and discarded him and started doing what she wanted to do, because she already got him. He's not going anywhere. The marriage sealed the deal. Will got caught in the crossfire, and now he probably starting to pick up on what's happening like right now. But at the time, hey,
Yeah, he's not going anywhere unless I say so, because they married, and it's about image for both of them. Will just happened to be caught in the crossfire, which is a lot of our stories, right? We get caught in a crossfire, right? We can't believe the things that the narcs say and go do. We can't believe it to the point to where it's so ridiculous to where we like, nah, go on, keep going, till they show us what they all about. All right, so let's keep going.
All right, so a lot of you guys are in open marriages right now, whether you want to be or not. But Will is a codependent empath, and I'm going to say it again and again. Whatever makes Jada happy makes him happy. That may not be the case between you and your narc, okay? You may not want to be in an open marriage, right? See, the difference between Will and Jada and the narcs that, in our day-to-day, Will and Jada are on a public scale, okay? So it's things that Will, by them being public figures, it's certain things that Will don't need to do. I'm pretty sure that they're telling him not to do because it'll mess up his reputation or whatever the case may be. All right, but it's the same thing. It's just on a bigger scale with Will and Jada, but it's the same thing it's the same thing we talk about every day.
This lady said, we're not here to feed into rumors or to devalue people we don't know. We are not here to bash Will and Jada. I got better things to do than that. However, I am here to show you guys a female narc, a covert narc. This is how it looks. And this is how it looks when it's at its peak. If you look at that picture, that demon in her was in her. I mean, she was not there. Jada was absent. And that look there showed you, hey, look, this cat, whoever took that picture captured the face of a demon. Sitting right there. All right. Somebody said, gossip is a narc's thing. Empaths deal with facts. A photo doesn't really tell the truth as it is subject to individual interpretation. Photos speak 1,000 words. They always have. Photos speak all the truth. Sometimes we don't even go back and reflect and think about certain things, but we can look at photos and we can automatically recall. You can look at photos of those folks in Hollywood. Man, them folks don't have no soul. And they about as mental, then they act, they do stupid stuff. Yeah, they don't be operating, then they don't be themselves.
Yeah, and they do stupid stuff. They do all of that for what? Attention. I'm not saying all celebrities are narcs. That's not what I'm saying. Okay, don't try to control the narrative. All right, this is what I'm saying. The majority of the time, you're looking at a mental health problem. And a lot of the mental health problems, a lot of the different disorders and things are so, they overlap, right? A lot of the traits and things are so similar to where they are so closely related, right? Like bipolar, borderline. All of that is cluster B. Narcissism. All of that is cluster B. So they have similar traits. All the cluster B personality disorders, they have similar traits. So a lot of times with these celebrities and things, when they act out, they're going through something far deeper than just they acting crazy or they crazy. Now they going through something a whole lot deeper, and that's why we call it a spiritual battle, a spiritual war. Man, it's warfare for souls. For souls, and you're gonna meet some Jada Pickett's in your life. You're gonna meet some soulless, empty looking people in your life that your spirit, if you have healed yourself, your spirit is not gonna agree with, and it's not gonna let you go any further, than you need to go. You're gonna find your way from around that person because you already know the spirit. You're already familiar with the spirit.
They act, they do stupid stuff. Yeah, they don't be operating, then they don't be themselves. They don't be them. Psycho narcs will tell you too that they black out. Yeah, they black out. They don't know what happened. And I don't know if that's a justification for them to justify, when they rage or when they abuse, when they put their hands on you. I haven't quite figured out if that's a justification, I black out, or if they really black out. That's something I got to do more research on, or, just try to get it to come on to me. Let's see. Yeah, okay, this lady says, sure, why are you showing the picture? What you want us to see? I want you to see that you have a soulless woman right in front of you. And if this person has no soul, then what spirit's operating out of her? A demonic one. Yeah, God, the devil takes souls. Yeah, the devil is all about taking souls. So in their award show or whatever this is right here that they in, right here, this right here, this award show right here, well, I don't even know if it's an award show, but whatever it is, like I said, this is normal to see, okay? In Hollywood, all you have are demons. But when you come out here to the real world, this is not normal to me. So something's going on, right? And when I look at Jada and Will's history, a little bit of their history and what's coming out about them, oh, now everything makes sense. So make sure that you understand when you see a female and a male, the male don't have to be gay. The male, I'm not saying that the female gonna turn the male gay. No, I'm saying that the female, with the narc, the female absorbs, and they already have the energy. Not energy, but they already have the traits that they want to be in control. They want to be the authority, but they suck that energy out of their partner. Like this girl just did to Will. Left him feminine, and she took on all the masculine. See how that demon did that? And so whoever took this picture, man, I love you. I don't care if you the devil. I love you because now I can show everybody what this stuff looks like. I told my narc one day, I said, when it comes to your father, the father of your children, the guy that's been in your life the longest, you said, I think she said, 13 years or something like that? I said, when it comes to him, I can tell that you bitched him out. And those were my exact words. She was like, what you mean? I said, you bitched him out. He act like how the girl's supposed to act, and you act like the dude's supposed to act. You taking on the role of the man. I didn't have a choice. He didn't know. But at the same time, that's what they say. I didn't have a choice. That's what she said. I didn't have a choice. He didn't know how to do this and didn't know how to do that. So I just pretty much took over. But that's how they always do. If you don't do what they want, how they want it, when they want it, they're gonna get there and they're gonna make sure that it gets done. But at the same time, they are sucking energy and emasculating it. It's almost like the Incredible Hulk. When he get his whatever and he get all them muscles and stuff, kind of like that. Yeah, so know what you're looking at. When you look at two people in your day-to-day, a couple, two people, you know what I'm saying? And they around here, and the girl is, and the female is talking aggressively and talking at the guy, and the guy is not talking as aggressive back. It's pretty much just doing what they're being told. You have a narcissistic situation there. You have a female narc that's wearing the pants and does not know her place. And if you try to tell her her place, oh man, you shouldn't do it. So this is the female. And I know Jada is covert. I know Jada is covert because she's been in the industry for so long. And not much comes up about her. Now, I'd say she was a little bit more on a higher caliber if she had some things going on in the industry as far as, you know, like bad, you know, some how they get in their little, you know, when they do their little, you know, they do all kind of crazy stuff and make the headlines. So I know she's covert because she's just coming out after all of these years and complaining about Will. Yeah, complaining about Will. Yeah, whether Will is gay or not, she knew that from the jump. I'm pretty sure when they got married, Will was gay or bi, whatever he was. It's irrelevant.
And I'm pretty sure Will was always trash in bed. Yeah, just anything to justify her foolery, and that's what they do, man. That's what they do.
Relevant, y'all. All I'm saying is that lady took Will. She did what she had to do, and now she is in the process of devaluing and throwing him away. Now, they can still be married. They don't have to get divorced. They don't have to get a divorce ever. You just better know that there is no intimacy in their relationship. It's not healthy. Jada is out doing what she want to do while Will is being happy, letting Jada go out and do what she want to do. The perfect codependent empath and covert female narc. Love y'all. Narcs hate they love me. Leave the comments down below. Peace.
Alright, y'all. So, yeah, narcs hate they love me, man. Yeah, narcs hate they love me. I hope this made sense to some of y'all. If it didn't, that's, you know what I mean, that, you know, it is what it is. But I did try to break down and simplify everything the best way I could. All right, I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all, and take care of yourselves. All right, peace.